Yeah, Jimmy. I don't really have jokes. I got true stories. Y'all laughing at that. All right, doing good. All right, you know, black comedian typically come out here and either talk about how broke they are or black women and how crazy they are. I'm gonna start off with broke. You know what I mean? Growing up, stop 6'4", you know, time, my homeboy, my best friend, you know, get in trouble. I had 5 other siblings. They weren't even all real siblings, they were in the house and they were kids, soft siblings. Yeah, 5 siblings in 1 bedroom. 1 bedroom apartment. Yes, I'm like a boss. And a dog, German Shepherd, named Simba. He was cool. I think that dog was indestructible. I don't know what we fed him or what we gave him food. He was jumping off like 2nd-story windows and he got hit by a car and just walked up. I came up on the porch and after 3 days it was back. It was like, okay, hey y'all. We had 5 siblings, you know, we were in the ghetto, but we had, you know, white people luxuries like cable. Sometimes, you know, we had cable for like 2 months. And they were like, all right, so we cut off until next January. So we were smart. We got like a bunch of tapes and we recorded just entire channels. Entire channels, put a tape in. It's like record 6 hours of Nickelodeon, get some BET videos. Like we changed the channel by taking the tape out. Like, all right, I'm tired of this. Like, hey, put on the Discovery Channel. All right. That's how we did it, you know. Thug life, you know, kids find ways to have fun. You know, I love to talk about luxuries because, you know, growing up, but just white people, black people have 2 different ideas of luxury. You know what I mean? Like, white kids' luxury is like 3 cars in the driveway. Our luxury was like cereal and milk at the same time. Like, my dad is the most frugal shopper ever. He's so frugal. He will never buy 2 things to go together. He goes to like this store called Town Talk, which is like, if any of y'all heard of it, it's pretty much food that's going to expire in 4 days. So everything's really cheap. So he'll come home from the store with 6 gallons of milk and no cereal. Because milk was on sale that day. It was like 19 cents. So we got all this milk. And you know, we thirsty. We get tired of drinking water. We drink all the milk. Next month he comes in with 12 boxes of cereal. All brand cereal. I never had name brand cereal. We got Honey Nut Circles in our cabinet. That's what we got. We got Honey Nut Circles, alright? Nothing straight up with that. For real. What a Cheerio. Are you kidding me? You know, growing up, childhood was awesome. Grew up, became what you see here today. Black women, you know, they're awesome too sometimes. My mom, I never bring black girls home. Y'all are cool, nothing personal. I just never bring black girls home. My mom, she doesn't like it. She gets really angry. She's like, so at your wedding, am I going to be making tortillas or cornbread? You decide. My last girlfriend was Puerto Rican. Puerto Rican was crazy, by the way. She pulled a knife out on me on my first date. The sexiest thing I've ever seen. Girl pulled a knife on her on the first date. What do you do? All right? That's love right there. That's love. I got her pregnant. That was bad. I thought I did. See, the thing is, like, for the relationship, mom was like, you better not get that girl pregnant. I swear to God, I put you in the other motherfucking baby out of the house. Yeah, it's great. So, got her pregnant. April Fool's Day comes around, and she calls me, I'm at school, and she's like, hey, I'm in labor. I'm like, shut the fuck up. I hung up the phone in class, she called me back, so I'm crying. I'm like, oh, damn. I gotta leave class, like, at 12 to go to the hospital, and my friends at school trying to cover for me. They're like, hey, Jimmy at the hospital, he having a baby. The teacher's like, where's he at? Get him right now. I want to talk to him on the phone. He called me. He's like, miss, I'm at the hospital. My girl's having a baby. He's like, I want to see a picture. So me and my boy, we in front of her hospital bed like this. Texted to her. She apologized. It was awesome. She apologized. I loved high school. High school was amazing. I had like 2 classes. Somehow I was able to convince my AP stats teacher to give me a 70 for the rest of the semester if I didn't come to class. I was so disruptive that nobody else was learning. He was like, all right, everybody else needs an education. I'll give you a C if you promise not to show up. Man, no, it's all good. Didn't learn AP stats, but I got the credit for it. That's what counts. All right, y'all, it's been real. My name is Jimmy. Find me on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter. I don't really feel like saying my name, so y'all just gonna have to look for a black guy with glasses. Yeah, love.